Hello YouTube, it's me again. Talking about my 68 reverb, but I'm not bragging about it. I haven't actually been able to use this for a few months since trying to do a bias adjustment for it. There were a lot of problems with this amp when I got it. The previous owner said that it was all recapped and rewired by an amp tech. I said in the last video about this that the reverb had a horrendous buzz. I had to fix that. Just looking at some of the other things in there, the bias circuit looked original, thankfully, or the supply circuit at least. The wiring out to the 6L6s was a little sketchy. So that's my gut feeling, is that there's a bias circuit issue somewhere. The windings on my transformer didn't have any major discrepancies with each other in terms of DC resistance. So I think my transformer's okay. And thankfully after the tube lit up, it didn't seem like I shorted anything in there. I'm sure if I had let it go longer, I shut it down immediately. There could have been problems, but I think it's okay. We're gonna assume that it is until it's not. So kind of in an Uncle Doug video style, and I'll link his channel below because it's great. I went and AB'd the AB 763 and 568 circuits for the bias. I haven't taken this apart since I fixed the reverb, so I'm just doing everything on paper first. I know that the 6L6s have some weird filtering done on them in the 568 circuits. That wasn't there. So I think this was a 763 at some point, and I think the guy followed a 568 for the main eyelet board and just changed everything there and didn't touch anything else. I don't know. The guy that did it, I don't know who it is, but man, just hope you don't run into something like this, because it's a pain. I suspect that if the bias circuit is original, the supply circuit, that I'm going to run into problems here for the filter capacitors, and none of the capacitors that are in this thing are original. They've all been replaced, so I don't think there's any leakage issues or anything like that. We'll look, but we'll first make sure that everything here is AB 763 circuit to feed the 6L6s. Like I said, this part of the circuit with the supply, it looks original. It has the metal cased capacitor. The resistor is the right value. It just looks like it hasn't been touched, so I think that one's okay. But this over here was a mess, so I don't even know if... I don't know what circuit's there. We're gonna have to take it apart and look at it. So this is just quick, kind of go over. I made a parts list. I got all of the resistors and capacitors I need for rewiring this bias circuit. And that's gonna be my next little project, because I miss how this sounds. And I miss playing the Princeton and this together. I think the mix between the two is perfect. And my cats love jumping on this thing, so I need to get it out. So this will be kind of the next little project I'll be posting. I'm pushing looped back a little bit until this is done, so I can record with this. And like I said, that's gonna be a higher production thing. I'm gonna try and make this higher production thing, and try to teach myself how to do that. But kind of look forward to that if you're interested. And if you like these videos, like I said, this Uncle Doug channel, guy's great. He fixes amps. He saved my ass rewiring this thing, because I think he did a Super Reverb, and I just looked at his video footage to kind of compare mine and walk through everything the way he does. So I'll link that in the description. Otherwise, thanks for watching, and see you soon.